city or some other government entity. It's not, currently it's rather nebulous,
Yeah, I would agree.
and, but nevertheless, to me, is the ratepayers are on hook. You know, if the city wanted to pay $100,000 out of their own coffers, fine. But for property, it's not even worth it, worth the value to put this pipeline through. Again, it's just like everything else, is that the process in my humble opinion, has been skewed. And I just think that we need to protect the ratepayers.
You know, I'm not following this story as close as I should, but if the price of the property was $100,000.
It's valued at $13,000.
Yeah, okay, so and they're going to take money, pay this to the landowner who's going to donate it back to the city in some shape or form, probably for a tax write-off. Why wouldn't this individual just charge the city $13,000 for the ratepayers would benefit? If I'm understanding how this is working, and I don't, this is convoluted.
Oh, it's the whole process, man. It's just that it comes to a point in time where, again, I truly believe that what they're doing is wrong.
Okay, so what do you
why would I pay why would I pay $100,000 for something that's only valued at $13,000 to start with on a good day?
Because they need it.
It's landlocked property, all our other city properties around us. Currently, there's also the Algonquin
High pressure gas, yeah.
through this property. So if they have the easement, why doesn't the city just pay small money for an easement and that'd be the end of it?
Heck, that would fall under utilitarian use for the town of Cumberland and the city of Woonsocket. Might even talk eminent domain, but that's not our call. So what would you like us to do?
I'd like to be able to contact the PUC to investigate this, because because ultimately they're in charge of oversight, as well as Department of Revenue for the State of Rhode Island, Internal Revenue Service, because like I said, this doesn't pass the smell test.
May I?
Go ahead.
Does this council have that authority, being you pay a water bill to the city of Woonsocket, not to the town of North Smithfield? So should this have to go through the Woonsocket City Council, not the North Smithfield Town Council? I understand we're looking out for our residents, but if the town of North Smithfield has no say in the water department, in the rate usage to the residents of North Smithfield, is this something legally we can even do? Or would the residents in the Woonsocket Water District have to bring this forward? I agree, something doesn't seem right, but...
Are there some ratepayers in North Smithfield?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's ratepayers in North Smithfield that directly pay to
Sounds like ratepayers of North Smithfield should be, they have an objection.
Would they have to go to the Woonsocket City Council though? I mean, that...
Well, we represent the ratepayers in that
So
Smithfield.
we could,
And we also pay the city of Woonsocket a hefty fee for the water stack on Mendon Road. So their infrastructure, we're just proved it in bills tonight.
Right.
So I think that there's a lot here that we don't know. If the president's motion is to ask the solicitor to look into this and get back to us, or maybe the acting administrator, somebody give us more information on this, I'm all for it. But
I don't know, well, that's I don't know enough about it, but I'm just going on, they said our job is to protect our taxpayers. I just want to know if, because we're third party removed, Councilman Boucher, the residents along that water line don't pay to North Smithfield, and North Smithfield pays to Woonsocket. Now, in other parts of town they do, but in that part of town they pay directly to Woonsocket. That's why I'm asking, does this have to go that way, or can it come through us?
So maybe we can ask the solicitor to figure this out?
Right, exactly. I don't know enough about it. I caught wind of it last week in an article, but I don't know enough about it.
The Valley Creek, that's
Yeah.
why I read it
Yes.
last Thursday morning.
Correct.
Because, I mean, the idea is simply this, is that, to me, what they've done is, it isn't right. I mean, if the city wants to take $100,000 out of their coffers to be generous, fine.
But not out of the water rate.
But not out of the water rate pay is fine. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's improper.
It's kind of, it's murky. It's
Oh,
murky.
and I agree. I just wonder if we have that authority to tell them that they can't take $100,000.
I don't know if we do.
No, we go to the PUC.
Right.
They
We
can
can ask the
regulate
solicitor to look into it.
I don't know if I guess, I think I'd have to at least look into it, because I don't know if you can, whether you have standing to make an appeal to PUC.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you do,
Do the ratepayers have to make that appeal, or if we can, then we can, but if we can't, then the ratepayers
right,
have
the
to.
individual objection by a ratepayer, or can it be the town of North Smithfield? I don't know the answer, but, well, let me.
Could you look into that for us, please? Thank you.
No, it's who has standing to appeal at the PUC? To
Yeah,
file an appeal.
exactly.
That to me is really what we're talking about.
Okay.
And I'll find out. As far as making a complaint for taxes, I mean, that really would be up to an individual to make a complaint to the IRS, the Department of Revenue, saying that somebody's doing something improper from a tax point of view. But let me look into the PUC issue. That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right, okay,
Okay,
thank
we
you.
don't need a motion.
No,
I'm ready to make a motion
Go
though.
ahead.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Zawinski, second by the board.